Hey everybody, Jesse here. We skipped Midwest Motorsports this week. Turnout hasn't been that great for the LMP2 series, so decided to go ahead and run the INDYCAR series. This week we have the Indy GP, and we are at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Alright, let me make sure all the live streams look good. I need to get the vertical stream up and running. Give me just a moment while I get that all set up, guys. Take me just a couple minutes here. Hope everybody's having an amazing Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you're at in the world. Alright, I almost got the vertical stream all updated. Once I have that updated, I'll get out there and get some more practice. I need to get some more practice on the primary tires. Feel pretty decent on the alternate. This can never be easy with going live. Oh, funny, now YouTube is calling it portrait. Instead of vertical. Says I can't save my video, but I think it did. Oh, it looks like it worked. Wonder why they're calling it portrait. It's weird. What's up, Chris? How's your work going today? All right, I need to get out there, get some practice, guys.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 100 Fahrenheit.
Better than yesterday? Nice. All right, so you're not having to... Not having to do a bunch of manual labor today, Chris. All right, let me get out there, get some practice. Got about 6 minutes of practice here.
Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve the penalty.
Gotta remember to keep the limiter on.
Left front, 100%. Rear left, 100. Limiter's still on. Disengage it. Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
So I think I'm going to start off on the primary tires again. Looks like I will probably need to do a full stint in them though. But I think I'll just get them out of the way at the very beginning.
Incident in turn 12. It looks like it's Lawrence.
And these primary tires have way less grip than the alternates here. I think it felt like at Barber they were a little bit closer, but here they feel a lot worse. I hear you, Chris. Yeah. Too old for manual labor.
There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be Bateman. There's an incident in turn 7. It looks like Blue.
Hey Pedro, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Clear left.
Our buddy AJ's in this practice session, but I'm certain we're going to be at different splits. He's a bit higher on the I rating scale than I am.
There's an incident in turn 13. We think it might be Lawrence.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, these tires are much more sketchy than the alternates. Yeah, I think it's a good strategy, Chris. I'm just gonna try and survive. These guys have got the faster
Incident in turn 7. Looks like
alternate
it's
tires
Harrington.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Car left.
There's an incident in turn 8. It looks AJ.
Clear to the left.
You want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high.
And more IndyCars. I've got the Indy 500 as well. We've got fixed Indy 500 this week, and then next week it's the Open Indy 500. But I definitely want to do some GT3s at Le Mans. Less excited about GT4s at Laguna. This one is going to be 85 laps, but we have the 500 as well. So 500 is 200 laps
10. We think it might be Newman.
on the oval. Alright, race session's about to open up here, guys. Dang, 14 seconds.
31.
So I'm about a second quicker in the right sidewalled alternates. Alright, let me practice my pit
There's an
entry.
incident in turn 12. It looks like AJ. There's an incident in turn 13. It looks like it's blue. Look out for the pit speed limit. Watch your speed.
You should do the 500. The 500 is awesome. I mean, last year was my first time trying it, and I had a blast. You gotta just kind of get used to using the weight jacker, and then also adjusting your fuel map to try to save fuel under caution. So you just have to remember that, and then adjusting your weight tracker as you're in traffic. It'll help either put more or less downforce on the rear of the car.
Flags out, B31.
Oh, we got in that session pretty quick. I am the last car in the split, guys. Tyler's in here. Oh, Matt is in here. This is the guy that spun in front of me the other day and didn't hold his brakes and then led to me crashing
Just
out.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Oh, Tyler's got some janky internet. Yeah, since I'm in a higher split, I think I just could totally stay in the back. Hey, Leah. Happy Wednesday. Are you at work, Leah, or are you at home relaxing?
Your pit exit looks clear.
Someone already drove off the track. Oh, that'll be a slowdown.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
But that was so entertaining, though.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left 116 Fahrenheit. Front right 109. Left rear 114. Right rear 112.
Alright, I'm gonna skip qualifying, guys. So I'm gonna totally start in the back and try to stay safe. That's gonna be my goal. Alright, let's watch Tyler qualify. Hey, Alvin, sorry, I just saw that you said hi. I don't think my chat had caught it. I apologize. Yeah, my chat did not catch it. Sorry, Alvin.
The track temperature's rising. It's now
Good to
98
see Ty Quiller
Fahrenheit.
back. It's been a minute.
Alright, guys, I'm going to take a
Yeah, you
super
always see him in the
quick
pictures.
break. I'm going to be right back.
But never the open for some reason.
It's because he doesn't know how to do a setup.
You're right, but I have a team who makes those for me now.
He's quick enough without it.
King of the castle. Tequila makes my clothes fall off.
How many of them?
The leader's just done a 111.00. The leader has just done a 110.60.
Hey, Smurple, what's going on? How's your day? Tyler's internet is junk, guys. Alright, I'm not going to qualify, but I'm going to at least run a little practice here.
Okay, Jesse, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
So I'm choosing to start in the back on the primary tires, which are the slow tires. Because they are terrible for grip, and I figure I'd rather use them at the start of the race and get them out of the way. And then be able to go to the end with the faster alternate tires. So I did some testing, and it looks like if you are pretty conservative with push to pass, or you don't use push to pass, you can do it on a 3-stopper. Looks like if you use push to pass pretty heavily, you might need to do a splash of fuel at the very end. So I'm going to try not to use push to pass too much.
Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. Look out for the pit speed limit.
Alright, I figure I might as well practice my pit entry.
Black flag, we'll need to pit to serve this penalty.
Guess I don't really need to worry about a black flag since I'm not putting a time in.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Yeah, these tires take a long time to come up to temperature. They're a bit of a handful. All right. I'm gonna grid up as late as I can so I don't burn. So I burn as little fuel as possible.
Good luck.
Let's see what kind of times everybody ran. Dang, Tyler did a 10.7. Wow, I am so slow, guys. I could have qualified probably around P15. P15, P16 is where I would have qualified. So I am a lot slower than these guys. So I just need to run a clean race, stay out of trouble, do the complete opposite of what I did at Barber Motorsports Park, basically. Not be the incident. Try to stay out of all the incidents. We're also going to, I might run this race again on Friday. But we have the Indy 500 fixed this week, so I'll be running that quite a bit. Hope to run that at least twice.
.85 laps, cold tyres all round.
All right, 85 laps. And then not the Daytona, the Indy 500 is a 200 lap around the oval. So tomorrow I'm actually going to do a qualifying stream for
Barber on Saturday,
Indy
I
500.
was the 2 car and qualified 11th. Now I'm the 22 car and qualified 3rd. Make it make sense.
In the wrong place for things to make sense, brother.
Okay, rolling start. You need to follow Tony in the right column. Race car speed is 42 miles per hour. Catch up to Tony.
I'm going to try to even save fuel on the parade lap. So we've got to use both tire compounds at least once. I think for a minimum of 2 laps is the way it works. So you're going to use them one stint is the way it'll kind of play out. At Barber, I could, because the fuel consumption was different, use less fuel at Barber. I could do like a partial stint on the primary tires and then go to the end on the red sidewall, the alternates. Here with the higher fuel consumption per lap, because you have more straightaways, find that it's going to be about an even stint. So I'll have to do pretty much a full stint on the primary tires before I switch over to the alternate tires. I might be able to come like a lap early, but I don't want to, it's so tight on fuel, I don't want to kind of push it. So I'll do a full stint on the primary tires. I'm assuming everybody else is probably running a high gear right now too, trying to conserve as much fuel on the pace lap as they can. So it looks like we have people in front of us on both the red and the black sidewall tires. I think the 3 of us in back didn't qualify. I think the back 3 or 4 cars didn't qualify. So I think we're all going with the safe kind of option. Try to stay out of trouble.
Catch up to Tony.
Once again, I don't have the pace as the guys up front. So it's going to be very much a race about trying to stay alive, minimize mistakes. Thank you, RHK. I appreciate it, brother.
Okay, Jesse, here we go.
I don't really need to be that close to these guys.
Green, green, green.
I just want to avoid any lap 1 incidents that I can.
Incident in turn 1. It looks like Carter.
Oh, they're already crashing, guys. Oh, his wing healed itself.
There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Carter. The car in front is Osler, car number 20. There's an incident in turn 10. You think it might be Haskell?
Yeah, I'm okay being slow with the traffic.
Taylor, car number 6, is now in the lead. Carter behind is pitting, 22nd place.
So what'd you end up doing for dinner, RHK?
There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Michael.
Like to keep up with the two guys in front of me because they're both on
Carter is now on alternates.
primary tires. They're kind of a benchmark.
The leader has just done a 112.48.
Dang, 112.48. That's like my best lap on the alternate tires. I think it's a 12.2.
Just slowing everyone down by taking those turns the way you are.
Oh, that was sloppy.
Alright Jesse, you're reeling. Hostler in. The gap's now 0.8. They're pretty slow into turn 1.
Did not mean to shift to third.
Track temperature's falling. It's now 91 Fahrenheit.
Kind of feel like these two are going to take each other out.
Guy in front is Tony, car number 15, B license, and their rating is 2.3. Your last lap time was an incident in turn 1. It looks like Chris. Yellow flag.
Is that like probably an old family recipe, RHK? I'm assuming it's not like our basic North America potato salad.
You want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high. B20.
These two, I think, are quicker than me, but they keep driving off track.
In front is now 0.44. Patterson, car number 13, is leading the race.
What's special about it, if you don't mind me asking?
That's your fastest lap.
Alright, so far so good.
Michael is now on primaries.
Yeah, except for I think he pitted way too early. There's no way he's gonna be within his fuel window. I think that
That's your fastest lap today. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks
yeah,
like
he
it's
was
speed your
bouncing off the wall. Didn't know what he was doing there. So I checked up quite a bit. I didn't know if he was going to try to make the corner or not.
The gap to the 18 ahead is now
Family
1.7.
secret. I understand.
19. That lap time was 1:14.78.
I respect that. I got a break earlier there. I'm scrubbing a lot of time, carrying too much speed into that corner. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to do Indy 500 qualifying tomorrow, guys. So I'll try to make 2 or 3 attempts at it. Alright, that was better. Still not great, but better. Need to stay off that sausage curb.
The gap to Chris behind is now 2.6.
Guy behind me is catching. That was silly. I don't think I damaged the car though. Nope, no damage. Michael, what's up, brother? What's good today, Michael? Anything new? Christian, what's up, brother?
Taylor, car number 6, is now leading.
We are doing INDYCAR at Indianapolis on the road course. And then we're going to have more INDYCAR this week. Because it's the INDYCAR 500, or the Indianapolis 500 on iRacing starts this week. So this is the Indy GP. Oh, that was way too much speed. I don't know yet, Michael. Haven't decided.
114.55.
These guys are just way quicker than I am.
P19.
Leah's back.
The gap behind is now 1.9 seconds.
I gotta find some more pace here.
Okay, Jesse, the next car is Osler, car number 20. Your lap time was at 114.37.
Russ was saying that it's just kind of like some pretty simple clips. They didn't really actually show any
That's half
gameplay.
fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Alright, that was a little sketchy through there. Okay, that was better.
The gap to Osler ahead is now 2.6. That lap time was 114.43. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
I missed what Michael said. Are you teasing Leah about her comment last week still? Should probably get my tires situated before I catch traffic here.
You're reeling Osler in. The gap is 1.6.
Missed the apex a little.
Chris was closing you down. The gap has come down to 1.6 seconds.
Ooh, I almost locked the rears up.
The guy in front is Aslan, car number 17.
I think I need to push a little bias towards the front. Two clicks up on bias. This should help. Alright, tires are set.
14.60. Okay, Jesse. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Chris behind is definitely a little quicker.
There's an incident in turn 7. It looks like it's Carter.
As he just drove off. I know.
I think it might be Carter.
Corsi then spun right in front of me.
Yeah, I don't think it shows unless I have the paid version of the overlay, which I think I'm going to probably switch over to that anyway, so we can have a little more info. But I think on the paid version,
Gap to Aslan in front.
it'll
now
show...
1.3 seconds.
Actually, no, it does show the tires. So the red tires are going to be the alternates, so you can see which drivers are on the red tires. So if you can see that on the standings overlay. Alright, that was better that time. I didn't lock the rears up. Guy in front seems to be struggling more than he should be on those red tires.
The gap to Chris. There's an incident in turn 13. It looks like Newman.
Alright, Chris is catching back up again.
You've just done a 114.29.
Sounds like we either had a new sub or super chat. Thank you guys.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Go ahead and go left, Chris.
Left side. Clear left.
He's on the black sidewalls and faster than me.
Jesse, come on mate, defend your position.
Dang, he's way faster if he's on the black sidewalls and pulling away from me.
Incident in turn 13. It looks like Haskell.
Over driving.
The guy ahead is Chris.
Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, brother.
This really isn't good enough. Come on, start concentrating. P20.
Need to get the memberships turned on.
0.7.
Dang, leader's 30 seconds behind me, guys. I'm already down over half a lap. But I totally didn't have the pace to run with these guys.
Okay, Jesse, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 1:13.78.
Yeah, Michael wants me to get that dog and cat cam. So I'm hoping as I switch over to the red tires, as we cycle through the pit stops, I'll start gaining on some of the cars in front. I had to lift a tiny bit, car kind of washed out.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 1:14.18. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Oh, Jesus. I almost lost my wing, my front wing. I think I'd be sad if I lost my front wing.
Alright, Jesse, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
And Joan subscribed. Thank you, Joan.
Thank you.
Only 2 more laps of fuel.
Chris with the super chat. What's for dinner? I have no idea, Chris. You and Michael are killing me. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we still have a ton of leftover food from the party on Saturday that we need to finish. I can't believe I'm about to say it, but I am starting to get a little sick of tacos.
P18, we think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Your lap time was 1:14.20.
Yeah, I think a lot of those guys were using push to pass and had to
Guy in front is Aslan, car number
come
70.
earlier than me anyway.
The leader, Taylor, is pitting.
Getting in.
Hawkins, car number 11, is now leading.
Yeah, if I can not use push to pass and maybe
Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
reduce my one stop, that would be awesome. Oh, you're really slow, dude. Go faster.
The leader
Oh, come
is
on, you
now
don't have to go that
primaries.
slow. He obviously didn't practice for pit lane entry.
What's your speed limit in the pits? The
I
pit
just
lane
lost
speed
a ton
limit
of
is
time behind him.
40 miles per hour. Okay, Jesse, we expect there'll be no traffic on exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P19.
I
We'll need to
skipped
stop
Pony
again.
because
Box in a 5,
hardly anybody's
4,
running the
3,
P2.
2, 1. Box now.
Probably just this one. I might get on later, Michael.
Percent. Left rear 88. Michael is pitting from position 21. We think he'll come out just behind you.
I might get get back on after dinner. Oh no, Christian.
Dude, what was that?
Pit exit's clear.
I think you need to go back and look at that, Kyle, because that was 0x.
There's an
not
incident
0x,
in turn 3.
it was
We think it
Netco's
might be
100%.
human. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
I will have
Michael
on mine.
is now on
There's
alternates.
three in the back of me.
Dang, there was no grip in the gravel.
On my side, it was you had the mistake on the right. That's why I
Taylor,
went there.
car number
I
6,
didn't touch
is
it.
leading the race. That's a new fastest lap for Patterson, 111.86. There's an incident in turn 7. It looks like it's Newman.
I need to hurry up and get by this guy.
There's an incident in turn 12. It looks like it's Chris.
Kyle, did you get damage from that? Or just ran off the gas? Run through gas?
Oh yeah, like my right rear suspension's all broken. Did you not get any damage? Like on mine, you literally flew over the top of my car.
My car is perfectly fine.
On your right,
Wow.
hold your
I'm
line.
so scared, Riley. Ah.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Ah, damn.
Clear right.
Came up as a 4x, but it must have been, it was Netco's.
I just carried too much speed.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't get any damage, but it looked wild on this side. Oh well.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady.
This
Clear
guy
to
is
the right.
killing me.
Car right. Clear
Ah,
right.
I'm out in the gravel. I'm not close enough. It's very defensive. And I'm losing a lot of time behind him.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Come on,
I
Jesse.
did not mean to
Good
do
stuff.
that, but he was like way.
The next car is Chris. Car
Nope,
number
nothing,
19,
man.
B17.
Alright, well, we got the pass then. Yeah, Gabriel, I didn't mean to pass you like that. I think you were checked up a little bit and then I got scared. Hey, Pat,
No,
what's
you're
up?
good, man. That was 100% fair. That was some good racing.
Hold your nerve. Make them do the work.
So, Pat, this is the
Entering turn 7.
Indy GP. Tomorrow I'm going to qualify for the Indy 500. And then possibly do it 2 or 3 times this weekend.
Alright, mate. Sorry about that.
That lap was at 1:13.72.
What happened sometimes. Sorry again.
Well, this is just the formula license for this one. Yeah, but for the 500, yeah, that's a D oval. Damn it, damn it. I think it's just a little kiss, we're good. Shouldn't be any damage.
Nice car.
No damage, we're good.
That lap was at 1:13.63.
I feel like Lane's got a little pace, but he's also in the draft. Buddy Tyler's in the lead, guys. Tyler ran in the Pony Express with us for a long time, and then prior to that I raced with him in the D-Line Racing League. So Tyler and I go back probably about 3 years, maybe more. I don't know if it's D or not.
1:13.47.
I think
Good
it's
lap.
D.
That's your best in the session. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
This is the INDYCAR iRacing series. They do it every few weeks.
Okay, Jesse, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Dang, he's got a good run.
Right side.
Whoa!
Keep it steady.
Kind of dove right there.
He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
God, don't panic. We'll get him back.
He totally dove. I don't know how he made that stick other than me not turning in on him. I don't have that level of grip right there. Lost loads of time. Oh, he's on the black sidewall tires too. That means he's way faster than I am.
Taylor, car number 6, is now in the lead.
Dang, that's kind of embarrassing. He's on the black sidewalls and he just murdered me back there. I don't even feel like I have that level of grip on the red tires. He just must have a way better setup too.
Alright, Jesse, the next car is Osler, car number 20.
I guess on the VRS setup maybe isn't that good.
The gap to Osler. Ahead.
Oh, IndyCar at Le Mans? That would be fun. Man, the drafting would be absolutely bonkers though. That would be wild. We should do that. We should do a hosted session with IndyCars. Yeah, he just looks like he has way more grip than I do. Yeah, the black sidewall to the harder compound.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 87 Fahrenheit.
So they should be about a second a lap slower. Oh, that was terrible. But I keep making mistakes. They should probably be high 12s, low 13s right now.
That lap was at 114.28.
Let me see if I can get my act together here and actually get some decent laps in. Yeah, so the
Aslan behind is now 0.9.
red tires should have more grip. Oh, dang. I am just making a ton of mistakes here. Wonder if I should be in first gear back there. I'm letting Gabriel catch back up. The ward is listen.
3 are 0.42 off the
No,
pace.
fine.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
I'm 2 laps down, so I'm just kind of cruising.
Cool.
I need to hurry up and get away from Gabriel. Need to break the toe.
You've just done a 113.42. Okay, Jesse, you've used half your fuel.
I almost locked it up there. And Gabriel's on the hard tires too, and he's keeping up with me. That means I'm really slow, guys, at least for the split. Alright, well I haven't used any push to pass yet. Hey, poor Kamu. How you doing today?
That lap time was 1:13.88.
How is your Thursday so far? I'm just here struggling in the IndyCar. Jerry, what's up, brother? How's your Wednesday evening, Jerry? Kind of thinking I need to try that in first gear. Rough sleep is not a good thing. I know sometimes when I've just got too much on my mind, I'll struggle with sleep sometimes. Oh, you slept in and missed the garbage trucks? Bummer. See if maybe they'll come back out. I know our trash company, if you call them, they'll come back out.
To E19 behind is now.
No, Jack, it's not.
Seconds.
I didn't want to race by myself. The participation in the LMP2s is just getting kind of sad. How'd your race go, Jack? Poor Kamu, Beluga runs in a league that I race in on Wednesdays, but I skipped it just because the participation level of the car class I've been running is pretty much dropped off a cliff. So Beluga is actually the class leader in GT3 in the league. How'd your race go, Jack? So Ryan got the easy win. Third is still solid. Did you and AJ both have EOLs? Alright. I have not been able to shake Gabriel, guys.
You've just done a 113.78. Good consistency. Keep them coming. The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh, he screwed up too. Tyler's catching me. Jack Tyler, who used to run in Pony Express, is the leader in my race here. Sorry guys, let me try to catch up on chat here momentarily. I can only kind of do it on the straightaways. I think we finally broke the toe with Gabriel. Thank you, Nico.
Your lap time was 113.91. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The car in front of us is Chris, car number 19.
Alright, we're finally getting a gap to Gabriel now.
Fuck, dude.
Only 6 cars, yeah. I struggle sometimes for coming.
4 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, chat will let you know that I do drive into walls while reading chat. They can confirm that. I've done that many more times than once.
Thanks for just giving me a 2-second time penalty for your lack of awareness and
The
fairness.
gap to Aslan behind is now 1.3 seconds.
I think people are probably going to start pitting this lap. No, I would never hit the wall reading chat.
Remaining.
Never.
You've just done a 114.10.
That's never happened before. I am still not pulling away from Gabriel. Makes me wondering if he's using push to pass, or maybe I'm just that slow, guys. It's probably I'm just that slow. So I think anyone that's on pit road right now might struggle to make it to the
16th
end.
place. Only 2 laps of fuel left. That last lap was at 1:14.00.
I think they may need a splash at the end, and I will not.
Matson is now on primaries.
Copy that, Nico. I feel like I'm struggling for grip with this setup. I'm running the VRS setup and it just feels not all that great to me. I don't have a lot of confidence in the grip. Seems like there's a lot of guys that are running the primary tires that are as quick or quicker than me when I'm on the alternates.
Gallon remaining.
I'm pitting in, Kyle.
V14. That was a 1:13.30. That's your quickest lap.
So I think I'll make up times at the end, or spots at the end.
Okay, Jesse, the next car is Hamlin, car number 12, and their rating is 2.4. Incident in turn 7. It looks like Patterson.
That was sloppy.
Is pitting from position 7. We think he'll come out a little way behind you.
Oversave at the end of the stint.
You saw what just happened to me.
Chris is now on alternates.
Yeah, you almost made it back up on me. I'm put in there.
That's half a gallon of fuel left in this lap. Box this lap.
Copy that, Jim.
Hamlin ahead is pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit. Expect traffic on exit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P20. We'll need to stop again.
Oh, sounds like you're going to have a busy weekend.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Fuck my life. God damn it.
Front left, 68%.
Yeah, I must have that last
Rear
stop.
left, 70.
Because my best lap
Drive-through. Quit.
was a qualifying lap.
All that hard work.
So
One
fresh
other
tires,
question.
low fuel. So it might be a little deceiving when you see the best lap time.
All clear on pit exit. Taylor, car number 6, is leading the race. Smith is now on primaries.
Lots of gravel right there. That did not help.
Okay, Jesse, the fuel window opens on lap 64. It'll close on lap 65. Tay is pitting from P10. You should come out a little way behind you.
Dang. That's my first incident, guys. Damn.
It's a car exiting the pits. The gap to Aslan behind is now 2.4 seconds. P15.
Protect your pimping hand.
Next car is Tay, car number 5, and their rating is 2.5. Incident in turn 1.
Sorry,
I
mate.
think it might be Chris.
One of them, the crazy one's in the cat tree here in the office. I'm not sure where the fuzzy one is. The fuzzy one's probably eating.
The car in front of us is Hamlin, car number 12, and their rating is 2.4.
He's not eating your Fanatec wiring today?
Okay, Jesse, you're reeling Hamlin in. The gap is now
Yeah,
2.4.
it's pretty slow
Turn 10.
for pit lane.
That was a 1:12.79. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace.
Which for these cars, that seems ridiculously slow. I need to make a more wider turn in right there. Copy that, Chris. You're not typing while driving a backhoe. Oh, that was sloppy.
B14. You're reeling Hamlin in. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
Alright, that was a little bit better through there. Alright, I might actually be quicker than some of the guys in front of me. That is surprising. Once again, I want to try to save as much fuel as I can. Try to avoid a splash at the end. So I'm not looking to use push to pass. I'll see if I can get him into turn 1. Lots of understeer right there behind him. Maybe I should have gotten on push to pass. It almost seems like he did. I think he totally got on push to pass, guys.
That was a 1:14.00.
Sorry, I'm not keeping up on chat, guys, but I'm sure you understand. I don't want to drive right into a wall.
I'm on your fucking left. You not use a spotter?
We really need to be in front of this car.
Man, I'm making just minute mistakes.
Just slipstream past me. I'll let you by.
He's pretty quick on the primary tires, though. I don't think he's really holding me up that much, in all honesty. I caught him pretty easily, but once I got to him, he seems to be keeping pace.
That's fine, I'll just send in your behavior. That's cool.
We got some beef, guys.
Fourteenth.
Sounds like we're going to be up on these two in front here pretty quick.
The gap to P1 behind is now 5.0. 1 lap ahead.
Too much curb.
What's up? You're slow.
You lose so much front grip behind another car like this. Oh shit. I totally washed up behind him.
Okay, Jesse, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Come on, find the gap.
I was trying to get a run and was pushing pretty hard. And totally lost front grip right there, guys. Alright, not sure what the hell I was doing there. I was not paying attention one bit. What, my chat full of old people? Never.
The gap to Hamlin ahead is now 0.6.
You out of here, Michael? We'll catch you later, brother. Oh, he locked up. Tyler's catching us here pretty quick. Washed up a little bit again. Yeah, he's going to catch us probably about another 3 or 4 laps.
0.9 off the pace. All right, Jesse, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
I still think I may make up some spots at the end, guys.
Wasting a lot of time here. Get your elbows out and force the pass.
So I've definitely gone further than a number of cars on fuel.
The gap to P1 behind is now 2.4 seconds. 1 lap ahead.
I could be Michael's dad too, guys. Never mind. I think Tyler's going to be on me next lap.
That lap was a 1:13.73. You've got half your fuel left. Blue flag. Blue flag.
I just cannot get a run with the dirty air.
Take the inside of this next corner, Matt.
Oh, damn.
Godspeed.
Alright, should get to me sometime this lap, guys. No, I do not want him to call me daddy.
Come on, just send it.
Tough situation because I'm racing the cars in front, but I definitely don't want to hold Tyler and Cam up. Probably lift for him into T1.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
I'll let you go by, Cam.
Blue flag.
I'll lift.
On your left.
here.
Clear left.
I hope the guys in front of me are do the same for them. We'll see if they're classy or not. What's up, Jax? I just lost the lap to my buddy Tyler. Jax, whereabouts are you located? I don't think I know. Actually, I know I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Hey, Chris,
The lap time was at
to answer your question,
1:14.69.
it's a big fat Helmo. Alright, these guys are... Well, Christopher was anyway.
Okay, Jesse, you're reeling. Hamlin in. The gap is now 0.42.
Christopher gave him room. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up... Blah, 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 blah. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with Christopher once he goes back to alternate tires, guys. Because I haven't been able to get by him so far. I caught him, but the dirty air is just killing me. I think I've probably
Gap
scrubbed
to
my
V3
front tires
behind
too.
Now 4.3 seconds. 1 lap in front.
Okay, Wales, nice. Yeah, early morning for Jax, really early. Alright, looks like Jem's letting them by. Not, he probably should have just lifted on the straightaway, but they did let the leaders by. Still think I have an outside shot at a top 10, guys. Because once again, I think there's a number of cars that are going to need to take a splash at the end. Maybe not a number, but at least a few. You never sleep. Jax is all about the marathons.
There's an incident in turn 12. We think it might be Chris. Keep the pressure on. Don't give him any respite. That
Take
lap
the
time
inside,
was
it's all yours.
1:13.62.
Alright, if I'm going to be behind him, I might as well try to save a little fuel. See if I can jump him on the pit stop.
The gap to P3 behind is now 2.9 seconds. 1 lap ahead.
Take the inside, Gabby. I'll let you back.
Alright, I think I've got 5 more laps until I pit. And that'll be my final stop. Hey guys, I apologize again for being way behind on chat. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. You guys are amazing.
Alright, Jesse, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
VR is pretty cool. I don't get motion sickness typically, but with VR I do get a little motion sickness. But I've heard if you allow yourself to adjust to it, that motion sickness goes away. No, that sounds pretty mental with that car. I need to get back up to the bumper of Christopher here.
Blue flag. The gap to P13 ahead is now 1.0 seconds. Okay, Jesse, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Pat, did you ever check to see which Formula license this series allows?
The gap to P3 behind is now 1.0, 1 lap in front.
Goal is to hopefully jump both of these guys on the pit stop.
Pit window is open. We don't expect any traffic on the pit exit. We should come out into position 18. 3 laps of fuel remaining. Your last lap time was a 1:13.63.
So guys, if you remember Barber, Matt behind me is the one that took us out of the race at Barber. He spun across the track and didn't hold his brakes. Right in front of me. Sent me careening into the wall. I don't know, I think everybody can make it from here, now that I think about it. I guess you don't have to worry about fuel saving.
2 more laps of fuel. You've just done a 1:13.75. There's got to be a chance here. Keep harrying him.
Oh, you gotta lay down afterwards?
Patterson is now on primaries.
Wow, people save their primaries for the end? That's surprising.
The gap to P2 behind is now 4.4, 1 lap ahead. The leader, Taylor, is pitting.
Yeah, everybody will be able to make it to the end from here. I was thinking maybe some guys would have to
P12.
take a splash of
This is
fuel.
the last lap of fuel. Osler is now on alternates.
Now I wish I had pitted last time by.
Right side. Clear. Clear to the right. Right side.
Ah, I'm in the marbles. Dang.
Clear right. You're clear.
Well, damn. Now I wish I had pitted last lap, guys. That guy forced me wide out on the marbles.
Chavez is now on alternates. Smith, car number 7, is now leading.
Yeah, that cost me at least a second.
Okay, Jesse, in this lap, box this lap. The car in front of us is now car number 1, and their rating is 2.6. Hamlin, Watch your speed. We'll fuel you to the end of the race. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 17.
Oh man.
Box in.
Yeah, I wish I had
5,
come a lap earlier.
4,
If I came a lap earlier, I think I
3,
could have gotten
2,
by
1.
Christopher.
Box now.
Only hope is maybe I need less fuel.
Front left, 70%. Left rear, 72. The leader, Smith, is pitting.
Oh, he's right. Oh, he's ahead of me. Dang.
Patterson, car number 13, is now in the lead.
Yeah, if I had been able to pit a lap earlier, I could have gotten around him.
There's traffic on the exit.
Clear to the right.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Chris. Blue flag. The leader is now on. Incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Tay. Yellow flag.
Alright guys, I gotta work on my out lap for the next race. I'm obviously trying to be way too aggressive on cold tires.
Okay, Jesse, the next car is Hamlin, car number 12, and their rating is 2.4.
No grip! Oh, damn. Gotta try to lift.
Left side.
Let him get a run.
Clear left.
Blue flag.
Holy shit, that guy's a professional driver, guys. That's Gabby Chavez.
13th place.
He races IMSA.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Madsen. That's a new fastest lap for Carrington, 111.38.
I just got passed by a pro driver, guys. What's up, Gamers Paradise? How's your day going? Oh,
On your left. Clear on the left.
I almost got into Christopher. I think the car in front's got damaged, guys. He's way off pace. Yeah, he's got no front wing.
6 behind is now 1.2. 1 lap ahead.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
Did Christopher go back on alternate tires?
Madsen behind is pitting. P12.
He did. He went back on alternate tires. Why? I had to lift to let him back. I'm gonna let this guy by.
Clear to the left.
I'm not racing.
Third in a row.
Casey. You're all good, Casey. I was gonna lift for you anyway. Looks like Christopher's trying to give Casey room. Maybe, maybe not.
The gap to Hamlin ahead is now
Do you?
0.41.
Willpower will like my post every once in a while. I've had Nelson PK like my post. Neither of them follow me, but they like my post. Who follows you, RHK? I still have no idea why he didn't take
Left side.
alternate
clear
tires.
left.
Well done, fella.
Fella? It's kind of rude, he just calls me fella. Name sounds familiar. Basically famous because famous people follow us.
Get on the right side.
Yeah, it's funny. Willpower like frequently will like my post.
I'm not pushing it.
And then same with Nelson PK.
That's right, Gabby.
Oh, we made it some places, poor Kamu. Oh, trying to give him up though.
The next car is Tay, car number 5, and their rating is 2.5. The gap to Hamlin behind is now 1.2.
Alright guys, so far I'm up 12 positions. Started dead last.
Taylor, car number 6, is leading the race.
I don't have a server set up yet, it's in
The
process.
time was at 113.21.
So I hope to have a server set up pretty soon here. It's like 80% set up. Oh, that was almost really bad, guys. I got the left side in the grass. Man, if Tyler can win, that'll be awesome. Because he had a chance to win at Barber, and sadly he crashed out entering pit lane. No more carbs? You gotta load up on carbs, it's good for energy.
13.61.
And carbs make you happy. Now with that said, I do try to stay away from simple carbs. I eat loads of complex carbs though. Oh dang! That was almost disaster. That was almost disaster, guys. Alright, this track probably doesn't require as much concentration as Barber, but it still does require a lot of concentration. Only place I feel really comfortable looking at shot is the main straight. And then after the little chicane. Oh, bacon and cheese don't count, huh?
P11.
I can get behind that.
The gap to Hamlin behind is increasing. It's now 2.2 seconds.
What does that do? It does it track your food intake? Yeah, I've never heard of that. Oh, my salt intake used to be off the charts. It's one thing I kept back on about 3 years ago. That and added sugars.
That lap was a...
I can't lie, yeah, everything is better with bacon. Oh, I missed the corner there. I was thinking about bacon. Our local grocery store has like the thick cut bacon, and they have a jalapeno one.
Incident in turn 3. Looks
Oh,
like
it's so good.
nice.
It's almost like it's candied with jalapeno. It's like sweet and spicy. It's so good. But that's not something we eat very often, but when I want my bacon fix, that's what I go for. All right, we've got 10 laps at the line, guys.
Your lap time was 1:14.26.
Oh, so it's not a food tracker. Did I read that right? You have a pet raccoon? I must have read that wrong, right? Trying to read chat at 200 miles an hour is harder than you would think. When I was in elementary school, there was a family that had a pet raccoon, and they would bring it to school on a leash like it was a dog. It was the coolest thing. The little area I grew up in California was a bit redneck. Full Throttle Racing, how you doing?
2.6.
Your raccoon assistant helps you eat your food.
90.
See, I get like, I'm reading like a quarter of chat right now.
Alright, Jesse, you've got half your fuel left.
So, poor Kamu, I think I saw on Discord the other night, you were playing AC, Assetto Corsa. Do you have the new Evo? I know a few guys in chat have the new Evo. Oh, that is not the line, guys. That is not the line through there. So I'm like a full second off pace. I know Tyler's quick, but in a GT3 car, I'm way closer to pace with him than in a IndyCar.
0.9 off the pace.
He just straight up is killing me in an IndyCar. Do they? Russ was driving the Aston GT1 earlier. He didn't go into details about it, but he said that it was fun, but he didn't share any of the details on the updates. Yeah, full throttle I am. I'm going to do my qualifying tomorrow. So I'm hoping to probably do 2 of them. Will you be doing the 500? So I'm going to do both the fixed and the open. So it's going to be a lot of IndyCar action the next 4 weeks, guys. I'll probably try to do this race one more time, and then I think I'm going to try to do the 500 twice. So I got to figure out where I'm losing pace here. No, there's force feedback. It's just a lower wheel. It's only got like a max of... Oh, I didn't need to go to first.
Hamlin, it's getting closer. The
Of
gap's coming down
5
to
Newton meters.
2 seconds. They're faster than us into turn 1.
Am I in? Nope, I'm in second. I completely blew that. Oh, I'm reading something else. Sorry, guys.
1.1
No, I do have.
pace.
I've got force feedback on the wheel. So there's no. Like I said, guys, I'm catching probably about a quarter of chat. So there was no force feedback on Evo? Is that what someone had said? Is that RHK? Dang, I gave up a lot of time to Christopher. Need to get my act together so he doesn't get in the draft. Alright, I gotta kind of pay attention these last few laps, guys. I haven't done one since last year, or last year's 500. So get on and do some fixed tomorrow.
Incident in turn 1. You think it might be Hamlin?
Oh, he made a mistake. What about you, full throttle? Yeah, on my Thrustmaster T500, the feedback wasn't very good. Obviously, it's pretty old tech. Right now, my buddy had loaned me a Camus C5, and although it's not a very good wheel, it's way better than the T500. But I'm hoping by the end of the year I'll have enough money saved to go with the SimuCube or SimMagic. Oh, something happened to P10, guys.
Incident in turn 1. You think it might be Tay? There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Tay.
Oh, he just towed, guys. I just picked up P10.
The gap to Hamlin behind is now 6.2.
Alright, I just need to kind of cruise at this point. So I'm assuming P9's probably way ahead. I can't even see him on the relative. Yeah, I don't remember what lap times I did last year. Obviously, track conditions could be different. I don't know if they've made any adjustments to the car.
Tenth position, 2 to go.
Alright, unless somebody runs out of fuel, I think we'll be solidly in P10. Alright, I'm really hoping Tyler gets the win. I can't say my relative who's leading. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I don't have the overlays up on my screen. So I can't see the overall standings at the moment. I think if I take that wider, I can get back on throttle earlier. And I have way too much fuel, guys. Way too much. I took way too much.
White flag, last lap.
Admittedly, I did take some extra. That way I would have push to pass if I needed it. Hi, Cheyenne.
The gap behind is now.
Happy
42
Wednesday. I hope you're
seconds.
having an amazing Wednesday. Oh, did I get a slowdown? Oh, that was close to a slowdown.
Good race, number 8.
Yeah, really good race. That was a lot of fun. Thank you a lot.
Yeah, good race in the 14 as well. That was fun.
All right.
Yeah, you got a lot faster there at the second half of the race. I was able to hang with you at the beginning.
All right, P10, guys.
Just towards the end.
P10, there's the finish. Good drive.
So 13
Yeah,
positions
being
gained.
around some of these other drivers that were much faster than me kind of made me find some pace.
I just could not hang on to the reds at the end of the stints. I was all over the place.
I hear you. Having Gabby breathing down my neck like all of the second half of the race really made me hustle.
Yeah, so guys, Gabi Chavez is a professional racer.
I just realized Gabby Chavez was in here.
One more stint and he would have been right there on you.
Yeah, that was good racing, y'all. Thanks for keeping me honest.
Good win.
Are you going to be doing the fixed as well, full throttle? Or just the open? Yeah, poor comment. Stick with what you feel comfortable with. You don't need crazy expensive equipment to be fast. Now, the higher quality equipment is better, and you will be faster with higher quality equipment, but start with less expensive equipment first to make sure you're really going to like the hobby, because it's an expensive hobby.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Do you? Full throttle? That is awesome.
Box in, 5, 4.
Thank you, RHK.
3, 2, 1.
So Tyler did get
Box down.
first. Congrats on the win, Tyler. Awesome job, brother.
Front left.
There's
77%.
Tyler celebrating.
Right front,
Thanks,
84%.
Jesse. Nice to
Left
meet you.
rear, 80%. 82%. Right rear, 82%.
Yeah, if I remember right, I think you had the win at Barber last weekend too, until your incident there.
I wouldn't say had it. I was there.
That's the end of the session.
All right, guys, let's go through the incidents.
If anything, that would have been a podium, but I'll take it. I'll take this.
No, you did an awesome job. All right, let me take the overlays off real quick, guys. And then we will go through the incidents. I don't think there's going to be too many, but we'll have a few. So once again, guys, Tyler we have raced with in multiple leagues in the past.
So close to a 0x. I just barely got across the center line on my outlap on that last stint. Oh well.
I wouldn't say quick, but I appreciate the I appreciate the compliment. I am consistent. I'll say that. I'm not quick because Tyler was like a second and a half quicker a lap than me. Now Tyler's quick. I'm just kind of medium slow. Medium quick. The faster side of slow. Full throttle, do you stream? Alright, let's go back and see if we can find some incidents, guys. Is it not going to show us incidents? Oh, come on. It's not going to show us incidents. Oh, there we go. And guys, remember, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all that YouTube stuff. Looks like we've got 12 people on the horizontal stream and 17 on the vertical stream. And one lonely person hanging out in Twitch. So turn on notifications, that way you can catch anytime I go live. Like I said, I'll be live tomorrow. We're going to be doing some Indy 500 qualifying. It must just be picking up people maybe that have pings. Alright guys, it's not going to show me much here. Alright, there we go. Maybe it's going to pick up crashes now. So am I. I prefer GT4s and GT3s. But I'm trying to get a grasp on the IndyCar. I really like it, and I like the different tire compound options. Push to pass. And then with the ovals, mess around with fuel maps, weight jacker. I like this strategy that's kind of involved. It's kind of a different aspect with the racing. Alright, it's not going to show its incidents, guys. I am sorry. There's a chance I might be back on later to maybe do some GT3s at Le Mans, guys. Chris Quickshift was talking about doing some GT3s this weekend. So, I might do a stream after dinner. We'll see. The GR86 is a lot of fun. That's actually a pretty fun car to drive. I don't drive it enough, unfortunately, but it's a lot of fun. So full throttle, are you here in the States? And how long have you been running the Radical? Want to give a shout out to Michael Romero and Quick Shift Racing for the super chats tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you, brothers. Thanks for the support and the love. I appreciate you guys. All right, let me see if any of my friends are live streaming at the moment. Because on YouTube I can do redirect, which is like Twitch's version of a raid. Looks like Michael is streaming some Forza. Michael sent me a nice raid yesterday, so I'll return the raid and we'll go raid him. All right, raid is officially set up. Yeah, overall, I'd say that's a pretty good race. It went from P23 to P10. Feeling pretty happy about that, guys. Before we leave, I'm going to hop out. Let's check the results real quick. Thank you, Porakamu. I'll probably be on later if you're around. We're going to do some, I think I'm going to do some GT3s on Le Mans. Let's check the race results real quick. All right, let's check out the results, guys. So that was split 2 out of 5. Strength of field of 2,300. I gained 26 iRating, and I am back up to 4.99 in safety. Here, I'll pull this over so vertical stream can see it. So strength of field of 2323. Gained 26 on iRating, and maxed my safety back out. So not too bad. Our buddy Tyler won. So he started P13, finished P10, gained 84 points in the championship. So my goal is to run the whole season. This is round 5. After this, there'll be, I think, 14 more rounds between now and the end of, I think, August or beginning of September. Thank you, Porakamu. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. If you don't already, subscribe, turn on notifications, come join us. You can obviously see the people in chat are pretty amazing. We have a pretty cool group of people that hang out here. Come join. I'm going to start doing some hosted sessions pretty soon to try to get some subscribers in so we can do fun events together. So that's going to be coming up pretty soon. So if you guys want to be part of that, keep an eye out. We're going to get the Discord server set up and posting in there as well. But keep an eye out on the live streams for updates on when we're going to do community events. Thanks, everybody. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you for supporting me all the time while I drive pretend race cars. You guys are the best. Love you guys, and I hope to catch you in a couple hours. If not, I'll be on tomorrow. Hold on. We're going to send you guys over to Michael Romero. It's going to take just a couple of minutes to do the redirect. But if you're patient, it'll take maybe a minute or two, and you'll be taken over to Michael's live stream. Thanks, everybody.